Join us for the Virginia's Veterans Parade as we honor Virginia's veterans. A WSLS 10 live presentation sponsored by Elbit Systems of America and Angie McGee, your Franklin County home team.
Good morning and welcome to the Virginia Veterans Parade here on WSLS 10 and live streaming at WSLS.com. I'm Rachel Lucas.
And I'm John Carlin. We are right here in downtown Roanoke, ready to bring you all the activity from today, all the parades, all the entries, and all the veterans. The streets are lined with people, and we have got a beautiful day to honor our veterans. That's right. We couldn't ask for a better day. We're going to have live pictures up and down the parade route today, so you won't miss the action from start to finish. 10 News anchors Jenna Zipton and Jaffney Gray are also here today along the parade route, capturing all the action for you.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
What a beautiful national anthem. That was students from William Byrd High School singing the national anthem here at Market Square. We are told there are 6 World War II veterans in attendance today, some that are sitting right here watching from Market Square, and some that will be riding in a limo. What great treatment for our veterans today. John and Rachel, we are so excited to see the floats come down the street right here very soon.
General Flora earned his commission in 1987 and has served various duty positions.
Absolutely, that's what today is all about.
It sure is. That's what that was, just a beautiful rendition of the national anthem,
to set the tone for the whole day today.
Done. Of course, so Jenna is situated. She is downtown where the parade ends, down by the Market Square, and we're right here along Jefferson Street. And I can see the very first unit entry coming down the road. But before we get to the actual parade itself, I can hear the drums. We want to thank all of the sponsors for today, because this type of stuff doesn't happen without behind it.
That's right. It takes all of oomph. And it's extra for Virginians Veterans, as it's been by the Veterans Day National Committee as regional state 2023 Veterans Day commemoration. So congratulations.
Yeah, so let me tell you a little bit more about how that works. Every year the committee recognizes a select group of Veterans Day ceremonies from all across the country. We had this on the news the other night, but it bears repeating, right? For other communities to follow, because Roanoke is being chosen as a model for how people should celebrate their veterans. That's
right, and this year's list includes 68 ceremonies throughout 34 states and the District of Columbia, and the Virginians Veteran Parade in Roanoke is one in Virginia. So really just a huge honor that we are so excited to be a part.
Right, but I mean, who's surprised, right? Because we really do it upright. I mean, I can see, from right where I'm sitting, I can see thousands of people. Yeah. And the crowds are thicker down where Jenny is, down at the Market Square area. Yeah. So, Virginia just really, Roanoke really does a good job of making sure that the veterans are thought of, remembered, recognized, and their contributions and their sacrifice just cannot be overstated. We wouldn't be here. You look at what's going on in the world right now today. Sure. And with Ukraine and with Israel and places who are at war. And I think the notion of peace through strength comes through, and it comes through because we have the strength of our military and our veterans. veterans, whether they're serving right now or whether they've already served.
That's right. It's a good reminder to us of how important their sacrifice, their service is to our country, and today really embodies that. You know, I've been here broadcasting before, I've been here walking in the parade, and just to see the veterans here and to be able to say thank you. It's such an emotional day.
It is.
That it's just, we're so proud to be a part of, and of course to say thank you to all of our veterans.
So what do you say we tell people about this very first entry that's coming down the road?
That's what it's all about today.
This is the United States Marine Corps. This morning, I'm going to tell you about this. Active duty and reservist Marines from Bravo Company, 4th Combat Engineer Battalion, Roanoke. The unit consists of 120 reserve Marines and 11 active duty members. The unit supervises the Toys for Tots program for Roanoke, and I guess that's why they've got a Santa Claus up on, because
they have the Grinch. They have the Grinch with them today.
All right. You know, I always think it's funny because the Marines are like the toughest guys out there.
Right.
But then they're the most compassionate. Toys for Tots. Right? They're the tough guys that bring the toys to the children. They do it every year, and they ensure that Christmas presents are there for the children in need. We've been a big sponsor and promoter of Toys for Tots over the years.
They do such a great thing for our community. Giving the thumbs up there. So glad to see them here today. And everyone is always excited to see the Grinch, right? That's a really great Grinch.
That is a great Grinch. I don't know, you know, I think the Who's down in Whoville weren't so excited to see.
No, I don't think so either.
But this is great. And,
it's so great to see the kids. They're excited, throwing out candy. The kids love the Grinch. They're so happy to have them lead off the parade today, to start off the parade the right way.
I hear a band coming. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. It's the Heidi Tidies. But in between the Marines and the Heidi Tidies, people giving the Marines a big round of applause.
Absolutely, they deserve it.
And I'm going to join in. Yeah, look at that.
They got it decorated up.
Yeah. So tucked in, Rachel, behind the Marines and in front of the Heidi Tidies. Mission Barbecue. I love these guys. I go there for lunch often. They play the national anthem at noon every day. And they invite all veterans to join them today for a free sandwich and a slice of cake. It is their honor and privilege to celebrate our veterans today for their patriotism, love of country, willingness to serve and sacrifice for our great country. And you can find them at the upper level of Tower Shopping Center. And I'll tell you what, that's just an organization that puts their money where their mouth is.
Absolutely. Giving so much back to veterans. I know they're going to be busy today. It's so exciting. They always have such a great day today because they're throwing out sandwiches to the crowd. I know, me too. Right? Me too. We got one year. We may have to take a break for that.
All right. Tell them about the Heidi Tidies,
That's
Rachel.
Right. The Heidi Tidies, the Virginia Tech Corps of Cadets. You can see looking sharp and sounding great this morning. The Virginia Tech Corps of Cadets is represented this year by its color guard, citizen leader track, and the regimental brand, the Heidi Tidies. Now, since 1872, the Corps of Cadets have produced outstanding leaders for the Commonwealth and the nation, including 8 members who have earned the Medal of Honor and countless others that have gone on to success in business, industry, military, or public service. VPI Battalion is a unit comprised of approximately 225 cadets pursuing careers in government, private sector, uniformed, and public service. Let's listen in here. The Virginia Tech Regimental brand, the Heidi Tidies, is led by Cadet Major Joseph Vacatoro from Hamilton, New Jersey. Now established as a marching unit for the Corps in 1893, the Heidi Tidies have been performing for 130 years, and leading their performance today is their Drum Major Cadet, Captain Paul Dragan. The Virginia Tech Corps of Cadets is proud to honor our nation's veteran and uphold the Virginia Tech motto. They sound great, right?
They look so sharp. It's just chills.
I know. It's just wonderful.
What a great country we live in, Rachel.
25 members marching down the streets here in downtown Roanoke.
Next, we have the Conrad Cavalry.
Yeah, they were followed. This is the Conrad Cavalry, followed behind the Heidi Tidings. Conrad Cavalry serves as a mounted cavalry unit with the Virginia Tech Corps of Cadets, and they aim to honor the traditions of the historic United States Cavalry. Today, Conrad Cavalry represents the riderless horse whose backwards-facing boots represents their fallen soldier who will never ride again. Conrad Cavalry is commanded by Cadet Sergeant First Class Rebecca Rowan.
And how about the Red Cross? Here they are, born on the battlefield. Clara Barton founded the American Red Cross on May 21st in 1881. By 1882, the U.S. ratified the Geneva Conventions, laws that to this day protect the war wounded and civilians in conflict zones. The American Red Cross Service to Armed Forces team continues to support our military and veteran communities by providing outreach to new and deploying service members and their families by sending emergency communication messages to assist members in getting emergency leave and by providing resources and referrals to veterans and their families. Red Cross proud to offer free resiliency workshops to service members, veterans, and their families. The Red Cross sponsors a coffee and hot beverage cart at the Salem VAMC, and they host special activities for their veterans. And you know, Rachel, we are just scratching the surface when it comes to the Red Cross.
Yes.
They provide things like yoga, music, movement, ice cream socials, game nights, holiday gatherings. They donate therapeutic art supplies and recreational equipment for patients to enjoy while hospitalized, and they're honored to support the brave men and women who serve and continue to serve our country.
That's right. We couldn't do it without the American Red Cross. Now to the Virginia Army National Guard you're taking a look at here. Here are the folks from the Virginia Army National Guard. The Humvee you see there is carrying 2 soldiers from D Company 116 Infantry out of Pulaski. D Company is a mounted heavy weapons company with the mission of providing anti-armor support to the battalion. Joining them are 2 soldiers from C Company 116 Infantry out of Christiansburg. C Company's mission is destroying our nation's enemies in close combat. Excellent to have them here today.
All right, and next we have the Virginia Regional Jail Honor Guard walking through. They're stopped right here in front of our position right now. And we've also got the National Miss Virginia right here in line. She's sitting in the back of the beautiful
High School Marching Patriots. Please welcome Patrick Henry High School from Roanoke, Virginia, the pride of PH, of course, as many folks know them, the Marching Patriots. Now, the Marching Patriots say they are absolutely thrilled to perform today, and we are so excited to have them. We're going to take a listen in so we can hear them play. This is what really, you know, having the bands, that's what everybody gets excited about. And I see the crowds here are excited to have them. They're looking great today in costume. We have the color guard at the beginning there. Just fantastic.
Yeah, they look sharp, and what a beautiful day.
You're watching the Virginia's Veterans Parade, a WSLS 10 live presentation.
Okay, guys, yes, I am live right here at Jefferson and Campbell. And when I tell you, if you look in the background right now, got some beautiful people in uniform just representing our country the right way for the Veterans Day Parade. Now, I'm standing here with Mrs. Corey Slusher. She's one of the board members for the parade. When you see this, how exciting is it just knowing?
It is absolutely thrilling to see the Heidi-Tidies and to know that we've got our high schools celebrating with us and just everybody here today. I'm thrilled to know that we were able to bring everyone here to celebrate our veterans.
Definitely, and as you know, we're going to be here all hour long just watching our service members and again showing that respect to the people who gave that ultimate sacrifice so that we can enjoy these particular freedoms such as the parade. So with that, I'm going to send it to Jenna.
And planning and drawing the Corps of Cadets.
Here at the Market Square, the Corps of Cadets are coming through. You see all of them behind us. They are getting some big applause. Lots of people excited to see them coming through. And very loud. Lots of them right now behind us. One of the people that came down to watch this parade is a Navy veteran, Mark Pando. We are here on Veterans Day with the Veterans Parade. What does a day like today mean to you?
Well, it means remembrance. My father served in the U.S. Army. My cousins did. And quite frankly, the military taught me that you're a part of something bigger than yourself. It's not just about yourself, and that is often forgotten today.
Thank you so much for your service. Enjoy today. John and Rachel.
Thank you so much, Jenna. It's so important to hear from our veterans today.
Pardon me?
It's so important to hear from our veterans today.
Oh, it really, really is. So listen, we're going by our position right now. We got sun in our eyes. I apologize for that. But right here next to me is the Franklin County High School Junior ROTC, the Reserve Air Force Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps, and the Cadet Color Guard and Cadet Corps Formation commanded by Cadet Colonel Michaela Wright. So that is who is here right now, Rachel. They are looking sharp.
I know. It's so nice today to have a front row seat to all of this, and we're so happy to be sharing this with our viewers. They are looking great.
Yep. Okay, so I have to talk about the next one because I'm a fisherman.
That's right. That's right. This one's all you, and our viewers would expect nothing less from that.
And these folks, I've been out with these people on the water, what they do for our veterans. If you don't get it, I understand, but there's something about going fishing that takes these guys with PTSD. They can't get out of their bedroom sometimes, and they take them fishing, and all of a sudden everything's okay. And that's Project Healing Waters, and they're in a beautiful red pickup truck today. Began in 2005 serving wounded military service members at Walter Reed, and then they were returning from combat in Iraq and Afghanistan, and since then Project Healing Waters has expanded nationwide, establishing its highly successful program. Department of Defense hospitals, warrior transition units, and Veterans Affairs, and medical centers and clinics. And Rachel, and we've got more information on it, but the bottom line is this. This is one of those places where the fishing happens. So they do a lot of it around here. I've been standing right there next to the veterans in the water with my waders on and talking to them, and it just plain works.
That's amazing.
I'm so glad they do it.
That is amazing. All right. Here is the VFW Post 1264 members, auxiliary members, and VFW Post 1264 riders, which VFW is known as the Veterans of Foreign Wars out of Roanoke, Virginia, at 4930 Grandview Avenue Northwest. We're so happy to have them here with us today, riding on a towing truck there. VFW Post 1264 is the oldest VFW post in Southwest Virginia. They were founded in 1934, and VFW Department of Virginia was founded in Roanoke, and it actually celebrates its 100th birthday this year. So we're definitely, especially here for them, we're excited to have them with us. Now, the purpose of the VFW is to assist veterans and their families, the community, to assist youth in educational scholarships and patriotism, and to honor those who have fallen, missing in action, prisoners of war, and continue to serve this great country. We know that they do so many great things for our community and the veterans that they serve. Now, VFW Post 1264 has with them the
And let me tell you now about the Military Officers Association of America, Southwest Virginia chapter. an affiliate of the Military Officers Association, chartered as an autonomous and self-supporting, nonpartisan, nonprofit veterans organization located in Roanoke, satellite chapter at Smith Mountain Lake in Southwest Virginia. The SWVC and its satellite represent more than 191 officers made up of currently serving, former, and retired officers and their survivors, representing all 7 uniformed services and all officer grades dedicated to maintaining a strong national defense and ensuring our nation keeps up its commitment.
Dressed in their patriotic gear, making their way down the parade route is Annie Lynn and her son, Jerry Wu. Now, they have walked in the Virginians parade since 2010. Now, they say they are so proud to be Americans, remembering men and women who sacrificed for our country and for us all, and they are certainly dressed patriotic today. Annie has worked at the Virginia Veterans Care Center as a nurse and volunteers at the Salem VA Medical Center.
Hey, how about if I tell you about the Salem, Virginia VA healthcare system? They are some of the veterans and staff of the Salem VA healthcare system. Since 1934, the VA has provided medical care to thousands of veterans from the Civil War to the War on Terrorism from throughout a 26-county area here in Southwest Virginia. They're so important. And today, more than 1,800 staff, and more than a third of them are veterans themselves, hold the sacred duty to serve those who have served our nation. They're looking sharp today as well.
They are. We know the VA does so many great things for our veterans. I know veterans who are so thankful to have the VA healthcare system take care of them. We do a lot of stories
we sure do.
About the work that they do for veterans. So it's just a pleasure to have them out here today. They have some cutie pies throwing candy out today.
I thought they were squirting water.
No, I thought so too. They ran over a water bottle.
Okay, same result. Hey, let's talk about the American Legion Riders. Here they are, the American Legion Riders Post 3, Salem chapter, located in Salem. The Riders Director is Ken Stollard, a retired Navy veteran. American Legion Riders chapters are well known for their charitable work, which has raised hundreds of thousands of dollars for local children's hospitals, schools, veterans' homes, severely wounded service members, and scholarships. Right now, there are over 110,000 American Legion Riders. They meet 2,000 chapters in every domestic department and in at least 3 foreign countries.
All right, and the Veteran Biographies Foundation coming up behind them. It's a nonprofit, if you haven't heard of them. It's dedicated to telling the life stories of men and women who have fought bravely and sacrificed tremendously for the freedom of all Americans. We know how important it is to hear from veterans, capture their stories. That's what these folks are about. The site allows users to get a first-hand account of our nation's history, as well as share their own story or the story of a loved one. It also serves as a source for current events and news to keep people updated and informed on veteran affairs. Now, members include World War II 4th U.S. Marines Iwo Jima veteran Bob Craighead, World War II U.S. Navy LST SS-9 Iwo Jima and Okinawa veteran Marion Noel, and World War II U.S. Army veteran John Aiken at 34th Red Bull Infantry Division, World War II U.S. Navy veteran Jack Castle. Norfolk Naval Air Station World War II U.S. Navy veteran Carl Pollard, Pacific Naval Aviation World War II Korean War veteran Louis Silcox, 3rd Infantry Division U.S. Navy veteran Donnie Noel, and USS Forrestal and driver U.S. Navy veteran Charles Garner. It's so nice to have these World War II veterans with us.
Sure is.
Just an honor to be around them and have them. They are the stars today.
They really are.
I love being here, speaking with them. It's just amazing.
Well, we don't have many of them left.
That's right.
From World War II.
We don't, and that's why it's so important to capture their stories, and just a great organization to do
this. It really is. All right, so we got a good-looking little Jeep up here, the Outlaw Cruisers Car Club. driving down the road. The Outlaw Cruisers Car Club is a social organization with family values for those interested in the promotion, encouragement, and development of classic, antique, special interest vehicles and motorcycles in Franklin County. The club has cruise-ins at Liquid Performance on the second Sunday of the month from April through September from 4 to 7 p.m. They also have spring and fall car shows to support local charitable organizations as well as support our community. I just love that old Willie's Jeep.
I know. Yeah. I love the antique vehicles.
Look at the dog, Rachel.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
I don't know if the viewers got a chance to see it. Dog all dressed up with helmet and goggles on.
It's adorable. Oh, I love it.
Okay. All of these, by the way, are part of that Outlaw Car Club. So I see a good-looking red Cadillac coming through. Man, it's been a long time since Cadillacs looked like that.
I know. It's gorgeous, and the beautiful American red. I don't know what the official red is, but it's nice to see the red, white, and blue today. So, having their flags at it.
That says the Korean War is over, but the battle never ends. Peace to all who serve. So we've got some Korean War veterans in the Cadillac here today. And look at the uniform. Looks like General Patton coming by, doesn't it?
It does.
Yep, with a machine gun on it and so forth.
Yeah, it's so important to be able to see that.
Yeah,
it's something you don't get to see every day.
So we're seeing some of the things that maybe you've already seen on your screens, or we're just sort of remarking on what's passing us by, but it's all wonderful.
Yeah,
boy, look at this troop carrier coming by us right now. Folks waving.
Such a large vehicle too.
You know, you wouldn't want.
Impressive.
If that thing was coming along, you would get out of its way.
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Yeah.
And they have Veterans Day parade honoring all who serve. A lot of folks with them today and their families.
Yeah. So this is still all the Outlaw Cruisers. And I don't know if you're a car person. My sense is that you are. But so there's an old Chevy Impala, followed by that's a gorgeous Corvette.
It is.
Look at the black Corvette.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I would love to ride in that.
You know, it probably could be arranged at some point.
I know. We need to make that happen.
Yeah.
That is a gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle.
Okay, my dad will be mad at me because I think this is a Chevy. Yeah, that's a Chevy truck. And that's had some work.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. It's had some Botox.
It has had some Botox, a lot of Botox.
It's looking
Candy
good.
apple red Botox.
Right. And so here we go. And then that's a model, that's a Ford. That's all I know.
Yeah, it's gorgeous either way.
Yeah. And then here, that's an Avanti. That's what that is.
I'm not familiar with that. That is gorgeous.
They only made a few of those. I knew more about it at one time, but it's not.
You know, they are so proud to drive those cars in the parade today. A lot of oohs and ahs for them.
Yeah, so I love the cars. All right, listen, I got to tell you about the folks from the Norfolk Naval Shipyard. This is their entry, predating our country by almost a decade. Norfolk Naval Shipyard turned 256 years old on November 1st. Highly detailed replica of the battleship that we're seeing here. This is a really great float, Rachel. Oh wow, you're seeing it up close for the first time. It's the USS Alabama, which was built by Norfolk Naval Shipyard during World War II. Designated BB-60, the actual ship has been preserved as a museum in its berth in Mobile, Alabama. Walking alongside the Alabama is the Norfolk Naval Shipyard's mascot, Yardbird Sam. Wow, look at that.
That is incredible. Absolutely beautiful.
That's never been in this parade before.
Yeah, I've never seen it before. That's such a treat for us to have this year.
We've got a couple of seaplanes on the back deck. Just amazing.
It is.
And we are coming up on a break.
That's right.
What a great parade we have.
We do. Yeah. We're going to have much more on air and online at WSLS.com. We'll be right back. The Roanoke County Public Schools massed marching band. Very special group here. So the band is made up of members from all 5 high schools in Roanoke County. You can see them all in their different uniforms today, joining together. Members from Cave Spring, Glenver, Hidden Valley, Northside, and Williamburg High Schools are all marching today, playing emblems of the
Like they do this all together every day.
It's just incredible. And really, that's not an easy thing to do. You really have to be a talented musician to be able to read music and practice to be able to do that, and they do it seamlessly. It's just incredible.
The flag team is all synchronized, and they're just doing a great job.
It's a proud moment for Roanoke County Public Schools to see all of their kids marching together today, and they're just fabulous.
Yeah, they really are. So right now we have GATA Academy. Rachel, their mission is to help develop responsible young athletes of all backgrounds. This goal is accomplished through instilling confidence, character, skill development, teamwork, and leadership, all while participating in sports. And at the end of the day, that's what sports is all about, right? They endeavor to help every student athlete reach their full potential as a player and community member while continuing to grow into a responsible adult. They are committed to building strong, unified teams where student athletes, coaches, parents, and members of the community work together to provide positive life experiences for everybody. So that's GATA. That is the GATA Academy.
Yeah. We have another beautiful float here. Sergeant Thomas Moran, the U.S. Air Force. Here are the folks from Commando Supply, retired. They say good men are best. Never let them rest until the good is better and the better's best. Commandos, the best.
You did that well.
Yeah, I hope I made them proud today.
I hope so.
I hope I made them proud today.
I think this whole festival, this parade, is making everybody proud.
I know, I think so too.
I get chills from every single unit that comes through, whether it's the music, whether it's the World War II veterans, or all the people in support of everything veterans do.
Right.
And it's just so many of them. Who knew? If you don't have a parade, you don't know this stuff.
Right, exactly. Right? You know, and again, it's just...
Commando!
Listening. Got the salute today. You know,
I saluted back. I'm not military.
We're not either, but we did.
I felt like I needed to do that.
I know.
Army all the way. It says Army all the way.
All the way.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, just interacting with the veterans today and seeing them, it really can be an emotional thing. You know, it really tugs at your heartstrings and just makes you realize how important what they do is and what they have done for our country.
Here's Friendship Living, Rachel. They'd like to honor not only their large number of residents who are veterans, but also all who have given of themselves for our country. And thank you so much, they say, for your service. And it's good to have Friendship Living in the parade today.
Absolutely. Very nice today. And coming up, making their way down the road, is the Association of the United States Army Allegheny Blue Ridge Chapter. Happy to see them here today. And to tell you about that, John, it's a professional association providing a voice for the Army and support for soldiers, active, guard, reserve, retirees, veterans, Department of the Army civilians, and their families. It is a membership organization that's open to everyone to educate, inform, and connect. And the local chapter, the Allegheny Blue Ridge Chapter, serves 49 counties in Southwest Virginia and West Virginia.
All right, Ray. Rachel, here come the horses.
Yes,
Healing
this is
strides.
my favorite part. I've been so excited about them.
I know. Making their way, I know that because Rachel's a huge animal person. But this is Healing Strides of Virginia. Carrying the banner for Healing Strides is one of their veteran families, the Kellys. These are two of the amazing horses in the parade today that serve at Healing Strides. They're being ridden by the instructors today. One horse is named Lyric, a beautiful gypsy manor ridden by Gloria Williams, and their para-dressage coach and advanced instructor Arnie, a lovely American quarter horse being ridden by Morgan Jamison, their director of operations. So there they go, Healing Strides. The horse is looking really good on the parade.
Just incredible work. And behind them is New Freedom Farm. Their slogan, Healing Heroes Through Horses, providing a safe place for veterans and first responders suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, substance abuse, traumatic brain injury, and other conditions, using the therapeutic activity of interacting with equines, farm chores, and peer-to-peer support. The progress that they are able to make, similar to you were talking about fishing earlier.
Yes.
The magic that these horses can do for veterans, people suffering from PTSD, is just incredible.
Right.
Now, New Freedom Farm provides a refuge and rehabilitation to equine, including the American Mustang, and is accredited by the Global Federation of Animal Sanctuaries.
All right, number 34 in the parade today, the Experimental Aircraft Association of Aviation Enthusiasts. Aircraft builders and pilots who get together with like-minded people to share ideas, encourage aviation safety, and serve the local aviation community.
And joining us next is the Roanoke City Sheriff's Office, led by Sheriff Antonio Hash. Take a look at their homage to our armed forces vehicle, Humvee. Just incredible to see that. The Sheriff's Office would like to thank those who have continued to serve in the military and those who help keep our nation safe. Good to have them here today. Have a squad car with them as well. All right, and it looks like next we have the Roanoke Valley Daughters of the American Revolution.
We sure do. The Roanoke Valley chapter of DAR from Vinton. They're serving our veterans for over 60 years now. The DAR motto is God, Home, and Country, and their focus is on patriotism, education, and historic preservation.
I love seeing their historical outfits today. That is just incredible. Riding behind there. And behind them,
every era covered with their outfits.
They do. And coming up next is the Hargrave Military Academy in Chatham, Virginia. These are the Highlanders Pipe and Drum Corps and the Tigers Marching Band under the direction of retired Air Force Master Sergeant Tyler Selden. The two ensembles often perform independently, but today they share the spotlight with a rendition of Ode to Joy and the Rowan Tree. The Academy is a military-style college preparatory boarding school for grades 7 through postgraduates. Listen in, and we'll be right back after the break.
You're watching the Virginia's Veterans Parade, a WSLS 10 live presentation.
Welcome back. We are having such a great time here at Market Square. One of the great things about being where we are on the parade route is so many veterans and being able to talk to them. And one of them is an Air Force veteran, Larry Harding. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
What does it mean watching all of this today?
Well, you know, you think back, and I've had the privilege and the honor just to be in the military and serve the country. And I also had a privilege and honor to actually march in the parade a couple of years ago. And now I'm here as a spectator, which I come every year. And it's just a thrilling event just to attend and just to watch the veterans. And you see the young coming in now. And it really is nice to see that. The young people getting involved and bringing their families down. I have my family here, my wife and grandkids, and just an honor to be here, and a privilege. It's a privilege to be able to stand here.
And you served during the Vietnam era, so I know that touched you as well, having people actually welcoming you in a time when you served, when you weren't getting that.
Yes, and in the Vietnam era, you know, it was a different era, and there was a lot of protests going on. And now to be here and honoring all the years in the branch of the service, it's just it's really nice to see. It brings back and it touches your heart, and it still does mine to this day.
Thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Now we want to go over to Jaffney. I know you've been able to talk to a lot of people where you are too.
Yeah, right now we're at Jefferson and Campbell right now, and I'll tell you, like you mentioned, there are so many beautiful people from all walks of life, all different areas, and we have Monica joining me right now, all the way from Lubbock, Texas. Beautiful hat, but again, that lets you know our veterans impact so many different lives, and one in particular is her father. So how does it feel being here and seeing this? I know it's like an emotional experience for you.
I am so excited. The veterans have done so much. My own family had 9 men serve during World War II and Korea. They all came home, thankfully. But to all those veterans out there, thank you for your service. We appreciate you more than you realize.
I know that everybody that have come through, you've constantly made it a point to say thank you for your service. Again, a very emotional time right now that we're living in, where we have to show the people who sacrifice the most for us, the reason for us having these freedoms. Why is that so important?
Because if we don't honor our veterans and we don't study the history behind what has happened, we will forget it. And it won't be but a generation, and they will forget what has happened and all the lives that were laid down for them so that they can do all this crazy stuff that they're doing. I mean, like it or not, it happens. But myself, I'm a patriot. I wear this in honor of my father, who was in Korea. So.
God bless you so much. Thank you for coming and just enjoying this with us. And again, like she mentioned, we are here just to appreciate our veterans today. And with that, I'm going to send it back to John and Rachel.
That's what it's all about, Jaffney.
Yeah,
and
sure
again,
is. Sure is. All right, hey, look, we've got the Boy Scouts in front of us.
We do.
Yeah, this is the Blue Ridge Mountain Council Boy Scouts of America, serving 21 counties, 7 cities in southwest central and south side of Virginia. And they say scouting salutes our veterans and our military, and the Scouts are looking sharp today. And I would point out that's boys and girls.
Boys and girls, that's right. We have a combined group today, and of course, they're wanting more folks to join. We've got all ages, even the little ones here today, handing out American flags to the crowd. They look really happy to be here.
The Cub Scouts are out there waving their flags.
Yeah.
You know, it's a little overwhelming for that. I remember when my boys went through Cub Scouts, how much fun all of that was, and it brings back memories. But it's just a good way to raise good, solid citizens.
That's right. That's right. It's great to see so many young folks out here today to be part of this experience, appreciate our veterans, learn from our veterans. So it's good to see them out here today. Now, coming up behind the Scouts, up next is the AMVETS Post 40, a leader since 1944 in preserving the freedom secured by America's armed forces. AMVETS provides not only support for veterans in the active military and securing their earned entitlements, but also community services that enhance the quality of life for our nation's citizens. You see them here in a truck being pulled behind. AMVETS is the nation's largest and oldest congressionally chartered veteran service organization that is open to and fights for all veterans who served honorably, including reservists and the Guard.
Hey, Rachel, and tell people.
I know. They already know what's coming now.
Yeah, this is the Blue Ridge Christian Riders, and they've got some big bad Harleys.
Oh yeah. There's a large group of them out here today. Listen to that. There's no sound limit, huh?
You know, they know who they are.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. They do.
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
I'm kind of partial to this next group of people.
Yeah, I know. We know them, right? We like them.
Yeah, well, everybody but Anowich. No,
everybody but Anowich.
Everybody but Anowich. We love our chief meteorologist, Jeff Anowich, and look at the whole 10 News team is walking down through the, let's see, so we see Alyssa Ray, we see Sydney Jackstimer, Connor Dietrich.
Hey guys!
All the folks.
Looking sharp. We even got one of our doggies here with us today.
Station manager, Jamie Leone, walking, and she's actually carrying a camera so people can see what she's seeing from the parade route on Choose Your View. So
exactly. It's always so exciting to be here and to be here with the Storm Chaser. This is an event that WSLS 10 has always loved to be part of. So we get excited about it.
We sure do. We sure do. And we've got a big turnout with our team walking in the parade today.
We've been looking forward to it all week long. Great to have a great turnout here today. Just all excited about it.
All right, we've got entry number 49 is right in front of us, Rachel. That's the Virginia Labor Federation and Coalition of Labor Women.
That's right. So the Western Virginia Labor Federation represents the interest of working people of the western part of Virginia at the local and the state level. Now, they mobilize their members and community partners to advocate for safe, equitable workplaces and give working people a collective voice to address workplace injustices without fear of retaliation. They've got a great looking flute here today. Where are you guys going now? And we're taking a look back at WSLS, our folks there in the Storm Chaser as they continue down the street there. They're having a good time.
Yeah, Jeff Anowich was out there, and Alyssa Ray, and Sydney Jackstimer, and so we go, as we said already, we're just so excited to have to be a part of this parade.
You know they're having a good time today, seeing all of our viewers. We love seeing you guys in person.
All right, let's take out these trucks from the UAW Local 2069 Veterans Committee, courtesy of Volvo Trucks of North America. Trucks designed and themed to show appreciation and honor our American veterans with intent to be educational, thought-provoking, and to have a healing aspect. Local 2069 would like to thank all the men and women and families for their sacrifice and service. So that's Volvo Trucks.
It is a beautiful artwork that they have there on those trucks. They're just gorgeous, and it's really impressive to see them up close. All right, and coming up behind them, we've got the Star City Cruisers Club. Take a look at these guys. They are always so fantastic. That just really gets a lot of folks excited about this. Some beautiful antique cars. They are car, truck, and bike enthusiasts. We got to speak to a few of them beforehand.
We did, yes.
They love these events, and you know, people will come out just to see them. Now, the club puts in the Veterans Car Show in August each year, where proceeds are donated to the VA Voluntary Services for our local veterans' needs. That's something they always try to do with these clubs, shows that they have. They always try to raise money and give back. They said for 2023, they were actually able to donate $8,000 to local veterans. I know they're really proud of that. It is. Yeah. You know, it's amazing. You know, the money that they are able to raise for different charities here in our organization. And just to know that they were able to raise that much to give back to veterans, it's just fantastic. And I'm sure they have veterans in their group as well.
The cool thing about this is we got the old cars, which are beautiful, and here comes a brand new Corvette.
It's gorgeous.
Which has been tricked out.
Yeah.
And that's one of
that's what we need, right?
We need two of them because I'm not sharing, but yeah, we do.
That's fair.
So there we go. You know, I wish I knew. I don't recognize some of these cars. I don't know the make and model, but they're gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
And I think that's some of the alluring part of it too. You see these beautiful cars that you may not know what it is, and it's just fascinating to learn about it. And you know, the owners of these, they put their sweat, blood, and tears into remodeling these. And it's great to hear their stories.
My dad is a veteran. He was a Navy pilot, and he flew during the Cold War, and he flew over the North Atlantic from Newfoundland over to Europe and back, and never landed. They were looking for submarines. And I tell that story, number one, in honor of my father, who's still with us, no longer a pilot, but he's still doing great, still works. And I have this kind of Packard, or I have this kind of Hudson, or and I've seen pictures of them. I know some of these are those cars, but I don't know them that well.
Yeah.
So, but the bottom line is that these folks do. Here's a Camaro. That's a Camaro SS. That's from my vintage.
That is beautiful. You know what? That's what I need.
Yeah.
That's what I need. That's what we need to get your dad, right?
You know, I would get in a car like that and start doing donuts in the parking lot.
I'd be scared to. It's beautiful.
Oh, I wouldn't want to hurt it, but you know that's what it was made for.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And you know, but then so there's an old Camaro, and here's a brand new Camaro coming right in behind it.
Beautiful
those guys
cars.
Look great. Yeah.
And they're throwing candy out to everybody.
Right. So that's the Star City Crusaders Car Club, and I never met a car club that didn't like a parade.
I know.
Right.
I know.
But
they
never met a parade that didn't like the car club.
I know. Folks get excited about it. They really do.
Yeah. So here's optical cable coming up, Rachel, and optical cable is based right here in Roanoke. And the 24th Virginia Infantry Living Historians present American defenders past to present. This formation pays homage to the fallen of America's current and past conflicts. Some distant and almost forgotten others closer in our hearts and memories. We honor the courage and tenacity of our nation's 18th, 19th, and 20th century soldiers and salute the volunteers of today. And I can tell you that optical cable does have some, I know some people work there, and some of their product winds up helping our troops do what they need to do.
Wow.
And that's all I'm going to say. But it's got a battlefield application. Leave it at that.
Great to have them here today.
Yeah.
And behind them, we have the folks from Titan America. We hear that beautiful bell. Let's see, actually we have the Shrine Fire Brigade. That's what the beautiful bell is from. The mission of the Shriners, as you know, is to help children receive medical care for orthopedic issues, burn, spinal cord injury, and cleft lip or palate. Just amazing work that they do for kids in need. Now, Shriners are a fraternity based on fun, fellowship, and the Masonic principles of brotherly love, relief, and truth, with nearly 200 temples in several countries and thousands of clubs around the world. They have a beautiful entry here today in their trucks. Now, the fraternity is open to men of integrity from all walks of life. So if you're looking for an organization to get involved in, that might be a good one.
Okay, how about the Mustang Club?
The Mustang Club.
Some good-looking hot rods right here. The club is organized to educate, promote, and encourage participation and ownership. Do we have an actual fire emergency?
I believe that we do.
So the fire trucks started sounding their sirens. We thought it was for the parade, but no, they're breaking off. They're going to a fire, Rachel.
Yeah, I have not seen that before.
That's never happened.
And you know what? They have everything set up here in downtown for them to be able to get out, and everyone's moving out of their way and letting them through. So we hope they have
including the members of the Mustang Club. They pulled over.
They did. But
now here they come. So we've still got members of the Mustang Club. They restore, they remodel, and they do a lot. They do a lot of Mustang shows, and they're always very good about raising money, donating it to local charities.
They do. They do a lot of great work here in our community, and the shows are so much fun. I've gotten to sit in a couple of them before. Oh, they're great. They're great.
Yeah. All right, here comes the VFW. This is post 4491, the Craig Valley Post out of Newcastle. The Veterans of Foreign Wars, an organization of U.S. war veterans who, as military service members, fought in wars, campaigns, and expeditions in foreign lands, waters, or airspace. And we all know all about the VFW, and they are looking good today, and they're reenacting the Iwo Jima flag right
here. That is beautiful. Yeah. What a really beautiful display and reenactment. I haven't seen that before. That is very touching. And coming up behind them, we go to the Elks Lodge. We've got a beautiful elk at the front of their vehicle. Can't ride the elk, though.
You can't?
Yeah, I don't know.
Never been domesticated. No. Inside joke, folks.
That is. It's an inside joke. I give them a hard time about it. So this is the Elks Lodge 197. It's a fraternal organization established together like-minded individuals for entertainment, participating, and giving back to the community. And they do a lot for our local community here. The Lodge sponsors scholarships, community sports teams, celebrates occasions for our first responders, and works in close partnership with the Virginia Veterans Care Center and the VA Medical Center. On a monthly basis, they interact with specific veteran groups or organized events. That's one of the reasons it was really important for them to be here today. We hear some beautiful music. This is the Beach Bums Kazim Shriners. Listen in.
And the Kazim Shriners Beach Bums going by. As we listen to some music from K92 in the background, Beach Bums is a dedicated group of Freemasons working in the community to provide funds and transportation for any child who needs medical attention at our shrine hospitals and other medical facilities. Elbit Systems of America is a leading provider of high-performance products, system solutions, and support services focusing on the defense, homeland security, law enforcement, commercial aviation, and medical instrumentation markets. With more than 3,500 employees throughout the country, Elbit America is dedicated to supporting those who contribute daily to the safety and security of the United States. They've got a great crowd out here with them today. Down here in Roanoke, Elbit America has more than 60-year production legacy of supplying night vision products to our warfighters that help protect
save lives. It is just incredible to know that that happens here in our area. Sponsoring the Virginia's Veterans Parade is one of the many ways Elbit America supports local veterans here in the community. And today, many dedicated employees and their loved ones volunteered their morning to make this parade possible. And of course, we want to thank them for that and putting on such a wonderful program, a way that we can thank our veterans.
And we just want to mention one more time that we would have been ending the parade with the fire trucks they're not here.
That's right.
It's first responders from Roanoke Fire Station EMS number 1. They had the trucks all shined up, looking beautiful for the parade.
They did.
And
duty called.
During the parade, there was a fire.
There was
a call. So we don't know where they went, but they lit up the sirens and turned off and left the parade route, and that's what it was. But anyway, we want to thank everybody for joining us here today to honor our veterans.
We do. It's been such a pleasure to be here today. We hope you have a safe and warm weekend, and a special thank you to all of our veterans.
Take care.